Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. A very happy new year to you all. I know you haven't seen me in a while. That's because I was trying to take a break and then COVID hit. But I'm on path to recovery and I'm sincerely hoping that each one of you is doing well. Hopefully this week we can go back to our target of 2 videos a week. But if it doesn't happen, please, I apologize in advance. Stick around, give us some time to recover, give me some time and my voice some time to recover, and I promise to be back with a lot more informative videos. But like I said, I'm already on track to have the 2 videos on from this week onwards. Hopefully that will happen. And in today's video, I'm covering a topic that I actually did not think I would cover so soon. This is about the amazing immigration changes that are coming about in UK in 2022. If you want to move to UK, 2022 is your year. If you've not done it so far, 2022 is your year. They're making it possible for any kind of talent to move to UK. You can sponsor yourself, you can get sponsorship from someone else, you can also be somebody who doesn't need a sponsorship. You can just move to the UK yourself. You can move to UK for business ideas, or you can be a part of a mentorship group which will be selected from across the world, from different countries, including India. These people will be mentored and will be made to move to the UK. So a lot is happening in the UK and today we're going to cover all of that. So if you are interested in moving to UK, stick around. It's 2022, but let's backtrack a little bit. In October 2021, Rishi Sunak, this amazing guy who happens to be the son-in-law of Mr. Narayan Murthy, who is the founder of Infosys. So Rishi Sunak happens to be the Chancellor of UK. So Rishi Sunak delivered the budget in UK and gave us 5 amazing pathways for people who want to move to the UK. Now you guys know I love creating content around immigration, and because I'm constantly checking immigration policies of different countries, I know very well where each country stands. I can tell you by far UK has the most ambitious and the most competitive immigration plan. Especially in 2022, a lot of countries are laggards in this area, even Germany, Canada, all the top countries that you can think of. I personally think they're all laggards currently because UK has come up with by far the most competitive immigration plan. And if this plan works out as they say it will, they will be able to attract a bunch of the best talents in the world. So now that I've set the table, let's talk about what's happening. Basically, UK is coming up with 5 new visas, and let's talk about each one of them in details now. The first group of visas will be called the scale-up visas. Now, these will be specific visas which will be given to companies that are seeing a lot of growth, and these companies will be allowed to hire best talent in whatever field they want. They want it in admin, HR, finance, IT, whatever they want. These companies can hire the best talent from the world. There are some regulations in this particular visa, so let's talk about that. First, the job proposal itself needs to have a salary of £33,000 a year. There's also an English requirement, so whoever the company selects, that person needs to write an English exam and only then can they get the visa. They've also defined what scale-up companies mean. So what do these fast-growing companies mean? In short, these companies should have seen about 20% of increase in their revenue in the last 3 years. And in the last 3 years, they should have started off with minimum 10 employees. So to qualify as a scale-up company in 2022, you will be looking at 3 years back, which will be 2019, 2020, and 2021. So in these 3 years, the company should have seen 20% revenue growth cumulatively, obviously, not every year. And in 2019, when they started business, they should have had minimum 10 employees. If a company meets these requirements, they can hire whomsoever they want in the world. Currently, there's no cap and no limit. So they can hire anybody that they want in the world. They just have to offer them a salary of £33,000 a year. And the person has to write an English exam, and then the person can move to the UK. Now, you might ask me, how is this different from the skilled worker visa? Well, it is very different because this visa does not require sponsorship. Well, yes, you heard that right. There is no sponsorship required in this visa. If the company likes an employee, they can simply go ahead and hire and get them to UK. No requirements whatsoever. Now let's talk about the second category, the high potential individual visa. This is probably my first favorite from the groups. This is my number 1, if you ask me, in the group, and you'll get to know all the details of why. Well, first of all, this visa can be self-sponsored. So you can sponsor yourself and move yourself to UK. You don't need a job, you don't need an employer, nothing. In short, you can simply move to the UK without a job, without an employer. What is the requirement of this visa? This visa has been curated for people who are graduates from top colleges and top universities. Currently, UK hasn't defined high potential individuals, so they have to define that. And they also haven't defined what do they mean by top institutions across the world. So they'll probably come up with a list of top institutions across the world in different countries, obviously, and people who've studied in those universities can simply go ahead and apply for this visa and move to UK. Remember, no sponsorship needed, nothing at all. There may be some experience criteria or age criteria, so I don't think it would apply to freshers. I think freshers can go under the youth mobility scheme, which I've covered in a previous video. I'll go ahead and link it here. Go watch it if you're somebody who's below 30. I think this would apply to you. And I personally feel the high potential individual visa would probably be for people who are beyond 30. So if you're under 30, you can sponsor yourself in the youth mobility scheme. And if you're above 30, you can sponsor yourself in the high potential individual visa. Let's talk about category number 3, global mobility visa. A lot of countries have this visa, but they also have caps around this visa. So what does this visa entail? In simple terms, this visa allows different companies to transfer employees across borders. In US, this is the L1 category visa. So if you are somebody who's working for an American multinational, and if they want you to move to their US offices, they'll sponsor you the L1 visa and you can move as an intra-company transferee. But the thing is that a lot of countries that have this visa have a lot of stipulations and questions and issues around it. UK is trying to make it super easy with their global mobility visa. This global mobility visa will allow companies to transfer employees. There'll be no questions asked, no requirements in terms of this is the salary you need, this is the position that you can transfer people on, nothing like that. As long as a company feels that a certain employee is warranted in their UK location, they can simply transfer the employee on this visa. This visa will also assist companies that want to establish, say, a branch office in UK, and it will be especially beneficial for people who want to move to UK for short-term assignments or secondments. Let's talk about category number 4, the innovator visa. Again, this is a category that a lot of countries have. UK also has it, but in a sense, they are revitalizing this category. The visa itself means what the name says. So it is for people who are entrepreneurial in spirit, people who have amazing ideas, who have innovative ideas. And if those ideas can work in the UK, then you're eligible to get yourself an innovator visa. How is it different from the last time? If you know, a lot of countries that give entrepreneurial visas or innovator visas always have a funding requirement, which means that you have to first apply for funds, or you should have your own set of funds to be able to move to that country and then apply. Countries that don't have these requirements, like Chile, that has its own program called the Startup Chile program, or Ireland, that has a program called Enterprise Ireland, these countries will help you get funding locally, but there are so many regulations and hurdles that you have to cross just to be able to get through these different pathways in these countries. UK is trying to make it super easy in the sense that if you have an idea which is innovative enough for UK, if it is an idea that's going to work in UK, you don't need the £50,000 requirement. So currently there's a requirement of £50,000. That's the amount of funding that you already need. The innovator visa is doing away with that. You don't need any money whatsoever. Also, there's an option of fast tracking your application. So if there's an idea that's really going to work in today's time or in real time, then your application can be fast tracked. What I love about this particular visa is that they're giving the applicants a pathway to work or have another work apart from the innovator visa itself. And I can tell you this, no other country is offering this. You guys know that every other country that's going to give you an entrepreneurial visa or an innovator visa will expect that you dedicate 100% of your time or more than 50% of your time to the business idea itself. UK is doing away with that requirement. They do not expect the applicants to be 100% committed to just their business ideas. Of course, if they're committed to their business ideas, nothing like it. But the applicants can have another line of work. They can do a job. They can have a business apart from this innovator business idea that got them the visa. For that, thumbs up, UK. Now let's talk about the 5th stream, probably my most favorite stream out of all of these, because I just felt that this is extremely innovative. I don't think I've seen any country do any version or any variation of it. The other 4 visas, I've probably seen it in some variation in some countries. Maybe it's not as simple in other countries, but those versions do exist. The 5th category, I don't think any country has it yet. And I think this is truly path-breaking. This is called the Global Talent Network. In short, UK government will establish pathways to identify talent in the real world. And they'll get these talent young, they'll groom them and have them move to the UK. What is amazing is that they've currently selected 3 cities in the world where they're going to start off this entire talent mentorship and the talent hub. And those three cities are the Bay Area in California, Boston in the United States, Massachusetts, which is East Coast, and Bangalore, India, which is my home country. And I can tell you that got me super excited. But anytime I see India on the list, and I know a lot of my audience is not from India, so sorry for digressing a bit here, but anytime I see India on the list, wherever I see it, I just get so excited about it. Sorry about that. Let's come back to the topic. So basically, UK is going to establish networking hubs. They'll establish mentorship hubs where they'll identify young raw talent in technology, science, etc. And these talented individuals will be groomed and they can move to the UK. So if you are somebody living in the Bay Area, Boston or Bengaluru, watch out, look out for this mentorship hub, this global talent network, and see if you can move to the UK. Those were the 5 new immigration policies that UK has come up with. Let's talk about some timelines. So for the first category that we spoke about, which is the scale-up visas, this is expected to start sometime in spring of 2022, which is only a month away. The high potential visa is expected to launch in the summer of 2022. The global mobility in the innovator visas can happen anytime in 2022 because these visas already exist. It's just a minute task of changing regulations around it. Wouldn't take a lot of time. And the last one, which is a global talent network, no dates have been committed for that, but it is expected that it would probably be mid of this year, so somewhere around June or maybe third quarter. But these changes are expected in 2022, which is why I think 2022 in terms of immigration is going to be a big year for UK. Whenever these changes come about or whenever we have any idea of any development on any of these visa categories, you'll see a video pop up on my channel, which is why you need to make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Also hit the bell icon down below so that every time I upload a video, you're notified and you can come and watch it first. Since I've introduced you to the new immigration policies that are coming about in UK, I'm also going to leave a link below of a huge immigration law firm in UK. You can find many articles if you just go online, so I'm leaving the best article that I found on this entire change that's coming about. Hope this helps you. You can read up a little more, attune yourself with what's coming, brace yourself for all the big changes that are happening. And on that note, this video has also come to an end. Sincerely hope that you enjoyed the video, that you got something out of it. Let me know what questions you have, what comments you have, what else would you like to know, and let me know which other country, which other city, which other immigration policy, methodology you'd like me to cover next on my channel. You guys know I'm always looking at your comments and planning my future content. I only want to create content that's going to be beneficial for you. So let me know all of that in the comment box down below. Promise to see you in the next video. Until then, please make sure you take care of yourself. Stay safe. Namaste.